Welcome, everybody. We are live here in Hazard, Kentucky. We got Tuesday night football here on the D&D Sports Network. Darryl McCoy and Bill Collins on the call tonight as we have the undefeated Hazard Bulldogs. Oh, thank you. They want to thank Southern Sass. Make sure you guys hit them up, guys. If you're looking for a beautician in the Hazard area, Southern Sass is the ones that's supporting the mountain athletes. Also want to thank East Main Street Pharmacy. East Main Street Pharmacy is a proud supporter of the Hazard Bulldogs and all mountain athletes, as well as Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau and our good friend Thomas Kemper at Kemper Furniture. Guys, we can't do it without our sponsors. Make sure you guys take and give a big shout out to them. Follow them on Facebook. Tell them, go like their page. It takes 2 seconds to do that. Make sure you do that so we can continue to do this and bring these games for you for free while making sure these kids get in front of these college coaches. Now, Bill, this matchup right here is one that we've been looking for a long time. Hazard only has a few teams on their schedule that, can beat them. As they've played a tough schedule, but there's only a few left that can beat them. This is one that can.
Yes, Pikeville matches up really well with Hazard, size-wise and speed-wise. It ought to be very interesting to see the matchups on the outside in tonight's game.
It is, and there's a short kick. It takes a Hazard bounce, but it's going to go out of bounds. Let's see if they make them re-kick it here. Or I would assume Hazard's going to take it where it's at.
Yeah, if I was Hazard, that's what I would do.
Yeah. So, Bill, we want to tell the folks at home that, guys, we do not have a Pikeville roster. We got the roster, but we don't have the numbers. So if you know the players' numbers in the comment section below, it would be mighty kind of you if you would take and put their numbers down in the comment section below. There is no coaches in the press box, so, kind of depending on you folks at home. So here we go. As looks like.
Yeah, we got a little stoppage in play here.
Yeah, that's what looks like. Hazard is going to come out, and that is Jet Raleigh at quarterback.
Oh, fumbled the snap.
Yeah. Now, a lot of folks may not know that name Jet Raleigh, and if you don't, then shame on you, because this kid has been a superstar so far this season. As we found out earlier this year, he is the nephew of Justin Haddix, former Breathitt County star quarterback. So, definitely a thick bloodline there. And then the kid for Hazard that you definitely want to watch is Maddox Bryant.
Oh, yes. He is a big, strong, physical back.
Oh, there's another fumble. Pikeville gets it. That's going to be number 32. Getting in there, getting a hand on it, and not a good start for the Bulldogs.
So that's back-to-back snaps that they have fumbled the snap on now, and that one finally bit them in the butt.
Yep. So
that was just a bad handoff between quarterback running back right there.
Yeah, a little. That was 2 fumbles on 2 straight plays there for the Hazard offense. This is middle school. Somebody asked Roy Francis, this is middle school. Jessica Akers says, let's go Panthers. Waiting patiently, Chris Ward says. So here we go. We got Pikeville coming out. Again, guys, if you do know this Pikeville roster, please let us know. There you go. Nice run there.
Yeah, out of the Wildcat formation maybe.
That was number 3. Yeah. So, guys, make sure you let us know who these kids' numbers are, please, so we can pass that along to the folks at home. So, Pikeville roster, if anybody has one, leave it in the comment section below, or try to find somebody that does know it so we can pass that on for these kids. So, here we go, the quarterback.
Looks like they got a bunch.
Yeah.
Another draw. Oh.
He's trying to get to the sideline, and he does. Lowers the shoulder.
That was a nice run.
Yeah, he's going to pick up a few on it, get out around the first down marker. But let's see, did they move him? Yeah, they're going to say he got it.
Yep. He got to the edge right there and then just turned on the speed a little bit. And got enough just to get right over the marker for the fresh set of downs for the Panthers.
So they said number 32 is Riot. Colin Wright, I'm taking it. So 32. Also was worn by Carson Wright, former Pikeville Panther, now a UK Wildcat, wore number 32. So is that Carson and Connor's little brother by chance?
Yeah, I was wondering that too. Maybe we got another set of bloodlines on the field.
And if it is, I'm telling you, Carson Wright was a stud ever since his middle school days. So hopefully that's the case. Here we got number 10 under center. He's going to hand it off.
Good pursuit right there by the Hazard defense. Number 11.
Number 11 on the.
Where we? Preston Hall, 7th grader, making the tackle. That was very impressive pursuit by Hall.
So let's see. Number 10 is Cooper Scott for Pikeville. So
Pikeville gained about 1 yard on that play. Bring up 2nd and 9.
Number 18 is Max Hunt.
I knew we could count on the community.
Oh yeah, they our fans are like none other. And let's see, number 23 is Caden Thompson.
Clutch. All right, here we go with the big 2nd down play. One back in the backfield. Oh,
yeah, offsides on Pikeville.
Yep.
Got a little too giddy on that one.
Yeah.
And they're going to back them up 5 here.
He was ready to go on that play.
So that is Carson's little brother. So
wow.
Yeah, so number 3 is Jackson Castle, they're saying. So let's see.
Well, we definitely know football is in the blood on the field today.
Kenneth Sloan says, is this varsity? Yes, this is 8th grade middle school varsity football, as we got a premier matchup. This is a huge rivalry game in the mountains, as both these programs have been heated rivals over the years. Now, on the high school level, you know, Pikeville's a power, you know, and Hazard's still trying to find their footing this season. So this game right here is one that's going to carry on the tradition, as both of these teams come in with a chance to win this ball game. Pikeville trying to take down Goliath here, as Hazard is still undefeated.
Oh, man.
So let's see. Looks like we got number 10 at quarterback, Cooper Scott. And he's got number 23, Caden Thompson, in the backfield with him. Well, he sends him up there.
3 wide receivers.
They're in a passing situation here.
Good snap.
Yeah, Scott looked to move, but no, sir. The Hazard Bulldogs defense corralled him. That was number 60 and 65 was the first to the scene. Trying to find them on the roster. That's Begley and Gannon Mullins.
Hey, good pressure by the defensive line right there. And the way they shot off on the snap of the ball was very impressive and very skilled, as they didn't waste any time to get back there to the quarterback.
Now, I'll tell you, a kid that I love for this Hazard team is a young man by the name of Tater Skidmore. So trying to find him on the roster here. There he is. He's number 76. Keep an eye on Tater Skidmore. You know, one of the better D linemen in the mountains. So they're going to call a timeout. So as they take a timeout, we will jump out too. We'll be right back here on Tuesday Night Football here on the D&D Sports Network.
If you're looking for a great selection and a great experience for your next Harley-Davidson, come on down to Mountain State Harley-Davidson here in Del Barton, West Virginia.
We have new 2023 models in stock and ready for delivery. Special financing available.
Or choose pre-owned with one of the largest inventories in the tri-state area with great low prices.
Visit our showroom filled with licensed Harley-Davidson apparel and more.
Don't write that check until you check with us, Mountain State Harley-Davidson, 61 Priest Bottom Road, or visit us online at mountainstatehd.com.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our #1 goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999.
Before you write that check, check with us.
And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
We're back here in Hazard, Kentucky, as we got Tuesday Night Football on the D&D Sports Network. Cooper Scott with a nice little screen pass, and that's going to be number 32, Wright. He's going to pick up, looks like about 8 on the play. Going to get across the original line of scrimmage, but not enough for the first down. And trying to think here, I can't really see the scoreboard. You guys can see it top right-hand corner. It's 4th down here, and you're in 4th down territory if you're the Panthers. Again, guys, if you are a Pikeville fan and you know these kids' numbers, please let us know. We got a few of them, but continue to let us know so we can make sure that we give these kids the correct acknowledgement as they do things on the field here. So Cooper Scott coming out in the gun. Got 2 receivers on both sides. See what they do here, Bill. Takes snap, looks down. He's going to air it out.
He's got one.
8 touchdown Panthers.
Wow.
That's going to be number 1, and I'm not sure if that's Maddox Adams or not. I think he wears number 1 in other sports. Let us know who number 1 is there.
That was a very impressive catch and great throw by the quarterback. What really impressed me, the way he tracked the ball down out of midair. Yeah, he actually went and got.
Well, I thought he had overthrown it.
Yeah.
And the kid showed some wheels.
Yeah, man. Like I said, he tracked that thing down and got him a big catch.
And boots it through. That will make it 7-0. Pikeville leads Hazard here early on. We'll take a quick break. Be right back with more here on the D&D Sports Network Tuesday Night Football.
Gift. This Christmas will be the biggest sale in our 85-year history. Tell them about it, Wes.
Go to castlesjewelry.com or stop in our store and see our sales paper. You'll find incredible savings on diamond anniversary bands, earrings, bracelets, and the area's largest selection of genuine and lab-grown diamond engagement rings. And here's the great part of it. If it snows 3 inches on New Year's Day, your purchase is free.
Castle's Jewelry and Gift. That's the place to go. So let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
If you want to make your dream home come true, call Solid Rock Development today. Check out some of these interior and exterior jobs they've done over the past few years. Solid Rock Development is making custom dream homes come true.
We're back here as 7-0 lead for the Pikeville Panthers. Bill Collins, Darryl McCoy on the call here.
Oh boy,
Hazard.
Here he goes.
Tackle. He's across the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Bulldogs.
Wow.
Big touchdown there.
Talk about speed on that play.
Well, that was number 2 there for the Bulldogs, and trying to find him on.
JV on Forward.
Is that, yep. Or no, that's Cameron Miller.
Okay.
Cameron Miller.
Yep, you're right.
With the touchdown there.
What a kick return after a little issue on the catch. Boy, they didn't show any kind of issues afterwards. Good blocking.
No, they that just shows how dynamic this Hazard team is. You know, they can hurt you in every area, all 3 areas, and right there, big special teams play. When they're getting points from their special teams, it's going to be hard to beat this team tonight. But Pikeville, another fumble. That's the 3rd fumble. And Pikeville all over Hazard there. That's going to give the Bulldogs the Panthers a 7-6 lead over the Bulldogs here, as Hazard gets a big special teams touchdown. Mark that 70-yard touchdown there. I think officially 71 yards there by number 2, Cameron Miller.
That was a great return by Miller. Just the way he followed his blocking and then was able to accelerate after midfield was very impressive and awesome to watch, too.
So as we're sitting here, Maddox Adams last time said anybody having trouble going to full screen. Benjamin Branham, I think that's a Facebook problem that everybody is having right now on Facebook, but you can watch this also on YouTube, on D&D Sports Network's YouTube channel. Make it easier for you to stream over to your television. You can go on D&D Sports YouTube and get it full screen, but make sure you continue to follow us online here so you guys can participate, as D&D is an interactive broadcast. So you guys leave comments, who you're rooting for, where you're watching from. These kids love going home and reading that. Real quick, we want to thank our fabulous sponsors to make tonight's broadcast happen so you folks can sit home watching this game for free. That's Southern Sass, located here in Hazard, Kentucky. Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau, guys. Need any kind of insurance, go to Derek Bowling. He is the insurance king here in the Hazard area. Also want to thank East Main Street Pharmacy. I'm telling you, for all your pharmaceutical needs, there's not a better pharmacy around in this Hazard Perry County area than East Main Street Pharmacy. Big supporter of Mountain Athletes. Onside kick there. So that's a tough one. I don't know that I give Pikeville good field position because, this offense has showed that they can put points on the board and move the football.
Yeah, it's a little risky of a call, especially early in the game when you don't want any kind of momentum established by the opponent. But Pikeville was able to recover it, and here they go.
Let us know if you guys are having any other issues. Ryan Griffith tuning in. We appreciate that. David Freeman, this is middle school. Stephen Newsom says, watching Maddox Bryan. I think everybody's watching Maddox Bryan.
Yeah.
And Caden No, this is Pikeville versus Hazard.
Maddox Bryan is a stud out there.
Yeah, there you go, Scott. Nice throw over to the far side, and that's going to be Colin Wright with the reception.
Great catch to haul it in right there in traffic, and looks like we might have a penalty.
The apple didn't fall far from the tree there with Colin Wright. He's kind of the same level talent as Carson and Connor Wright. So this is my first time getting to see, him. So I'm looking forward to seeing how he does the rest of this game.
Oh yeah, kid looks perfect for a football player, man. Prototype. He's got the size and speed. Looks like he's got some great hands too.
Guys, let us know if your sound is good and your stream is good. That way, if we know anything's going on our side, we can fix it for you folks. But right now, you're seeing Pikeville backing up here as a penalty on the play negates a big pass play there by the Panthers. Cooper Scott drops back. He's looking downfield, airs it out.
Ooh.
And it's going to be just out of the reach of the receiver's hands. Pass was intended for number 6 there. And again, for you folks just tuning in, we do not have a Pikeville roster. So please make sure that if you know these kids for the Panthers, we do got their roster, but we don't have their numbers. So if you know these kids, as we're talking about them, please make sure you pass along the kids' numbers and match them with the name for us. So Jonathan Crum tuning in from Belfry, Kentucky. Glad to see you tuning in. Now Thursday we have a Belfry game as Belfry comes up to the Perry County area to take on the Perry Central Commodores, and you can watch that here on the D&D Sports Network. But hopefully you guys come and flood the stadium with us and make a great atmosphere. We'd rather you do that, but if you can't make it, you can watch it here. Oh, almost an interception.
Yes.
That was Cameron Miller coming up, breaking up the pass. And so far, Cameron Miller having himself a day early on here.
Yeah, he's been the star of the game thus far for Hazard.
What I was saying a while ago about Maddox Adams is last game out against Johns Creek, I think Pikeville won 15-0, and it was Maddox Adams with a pick 6, and he also had a 40-yard reception for a touchdown. So 2 touchdowns in that 15-0 defensive battle.
He definitely helped his team get a big win.
Yeah, here we go. Cooper Scott got 2 receivers to his left. He looks left.
Oh, yes.
Nice little screen, and that's number 6. Again on the reception. They're going to him early. That's Isaiah Coleman. So let's see if we can find Isaiah Coleman here. There he is.
Like you said, though, he's been targeted twice already this drive, and might be a main focal point going forward.
Yeah, they, he's obviously, they're targeting him here a lot, and Cooper Scott then showed he's one of the favorite receivers. Punt is
pooch kick.
Yeah, nice punt though.
Yeah,
it's going to take a Pikeville bounce. out around the 20-yard line. So we will have Hazard taking over at the 21-yard line when we return. We'll be right back here on Middle School Football.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
We are back here as we got a 7-6 ball game. Pikeville on top of Hazard trying to take down Goliath. David is, as Hazard is undefeated, looking like they've been unbeatable so far, and Pikeville trying their best to get the upset win here. And right now they're holding on to a 1-point lead. Darryl McCoy, Bill Collins on the call here as we want to thank Southern Sass Beauty Salon, located in Perry County right here in Hazard. We also want to thank East Main Street Pharmacy, our good friend Deshay. She is a huge supporter of all Mountain athletes. Hazard, Perry Central, that rivalry don't matter. She's here to support the kids. Make sure all your pharmaceutical needs you take down there. And Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau, as well as Kemper Furniture. There you go. There's
good
it out.
Throw.
Nice. Yeah, nice throw over the head.
Yep. He had some good heat on that throw. But
pass was intended for number 1.
That is JV and Fullwood.
So Fullwood just out of reach for him there, as he wasn't ready for that one, as I don't think he knew it was coming to him.
Yeah. Quarterback did have to get rid of it a little quicker than he wanted due to the pressure by the Panthers' D-line. And they did bring some good heat on that play, forcing, 2nd and 10?
See D&D Sports co-owner David Jones tuning in, as he's got the game of his career this weekend against the Scott Skyhawks. So good luck to David. As we see Hazard going to keep it. Maddox Bryant straight up the gut. He's going to get about 5 on the play.
I tell you, that kid is an impressive runner right there. Bryant broke 1 tackle in the backfield. And
absolutely.
It took 2 Panthers just to wrangle him down right there.
We see our good friend Lois Atkins tuning in. Says, hello from Franklin Furnace, Ohio. Said, I'm enjoying watching and listening, and thank you to the sponsors so we can watch all these games for free and on full screen. We appreciate that, Lois. Go Dogs, Scott Napier says.
Come on down to Valley Pharmacy where the staff treat you like family.
Shout out to Scott Napier. Big shout out to Scott Napier, as we want to thank Little Flower Clinic. Little Flower Clinic, located here in Hazard, also a big supporter of these kids. Anytime we've ever went to Mr. Napier, they have always supported these athletes. So make sure you guys, Little Flower Clinic for all your health care needs, located right beside East Main Street Pharmacy. So, we see our guy Russ Osborne tuning in. Russ Osborne, the top 3 ranked quarterback in the mountains. I mean, it's him, Logan Lundy, and Matt Fry are the 3 big dogs in the quarterback world. And Russ, we hope you get back on the winning track this week. And we used to seeing them 5-6 touchdown games from you, and we expect nothing but the less this weekend, because you're definitely one that everybody tunes in to watch. We're glad you're tuning in, supporting these young athletes.
And you know how much that means to these younger athletes, especially when you got a guy the caliber of that quarterback.
Appalachian Mountain Wrestling says, is that a pig or your sister? Yeah, if you guys missed it, guys, Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, we delivered on Saturday night, as Kyle Maggard and crew put on a good show there at Mullins. They'll be at Jenkins coming up soon, but glad you're tuning in, Kyle. Maddox Acres says, what about Isaac Duty? Yes, Isaac Duty. Now, he's got the hardware. He's already got a state title, and I look forward to seeing what Isaac does the next few weeks because he's in that top 5 for sure.
Oh, nice pressure, but he gets away with a bomb. He's got one.
He's got the receiver open, and it's going to be a touchdown. Cameron Miller with a huge 72-yard touchdown reception from Maddox Bryant, and that will put the Bulldogs up 12-7 over the Pikeville Panthers. Caught the secondary sleeping on that one.
I got to tell you, good vision by the QB to able to roll out and see him down the field like that. And great concentration on the catch to bring it in, Miller, and then he really hit the turbo button on the way to the end zone.
The Maddox Acre says you can't think about quarterbacks and forget him. No, he's – and the thing, when you talk about the 3 I mentioned, they're ones that's going to put up unbelievable PlayStation-type numbers. Isaac, he's a winner. He's going to be he's the perfect game manager, and if he was able to throw it as much as the other ones, he would put up them same kind of numbers. We're a firm believer in Isaac Doody. Their 2-point conversion attempt is good. That will make it 14-7. With the 2-point conversion attempt by Maddox Bryant. We'll take a quick break. Be right back here on Tuesday Night Football.
Come on down to Valley Pharmacy, where the staff treat you like family from the second you walk through the doors. Valley Pharmacy will take care of all your pharmaceutical needs. Valley Pharmacy wants to wish the Shelby Valley Wildcats the best of luck in tonight's action.
Gift. This Christmas will be the biggest sale in our 85-year history. Tell them about it, Wes.
Go to castlesjewelry.com or stop in our store and see our sales paper. You'll find incredible savings on diamond anniversary bands, earrings, bracelets, and the area's largest selection of genuine and lab-grown diamond engagement rings. And here's the great part of it. If it snows 3 inches on New Year's Day, your purchase is free.
Castle's Jewelry and Gift. That's the place to go. So let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
This is Bruce Walters from Bruce Walters Kia. By now you know Kia is a great vehicle, and you know they come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. So why should you buy from Bruce Walters Kia? At Bruce Walters Kia, we're going to change your oil for free for life. And what you do with that money you save is up to you. Come check out the 2022 Kia Carnival and the 2021 Kia Sorento. Only at Bruce.
And we are back here as Hazard sitting on a 14-7 lead again, trying another onside kick. And, listen, I guess keep doing it until Pikeville makes you pay for it. And, we'll see if the Panthers are able to capitalize. But right now it's all Bulldogs as they're sitting on a 14-7 lead. Pikeville struck first, and that was a Maddox Adams, Cooper Scott to Maddox Adams touchdown. And then we've seen 2 touchdowns back-to-back, 1 special teams and 1 reception by Cameron Miller has scored both touchdowns here for the Bulldogs. So Darryl McCoy, Bill Collins on the call here, as I want to thank our good friends at East Main Street Pharmacy, Southern Sass, Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau, and Kemper Furniture for sponsoring tonight's action. There's going to be another flag on the play. Let's see what they call on this.
Yeah, they're having a pretty good discussion about it, so it might be on the offense. Got an unsportsmanlike on Hazard, actually. So that's a personal foul variety.
Yeah, that's going to be a big break here for the Panthers. They're going to
15 yards.
Yeah, they're going to move the chains with that one and put Pikeville in even better field position here. And Pikeville. Now, if I'm Pikeville, I'm going to try to burn some clock here.
Yeah, you got to slow down the offense from Hazard right now.
Here we go. Cooper Scott in the gun. They're loading the box. Ooh, high snap. No. Scott.
Uh-oh.
And Hazard's going to corral it.
Yep. Number 2, Cameron Miller.
Listen, right now, that Mean Beef Jerky player of the game is not in question as Cameron Miller is showing out here for the Hazard Bulldogs.
He's definitely telling us he wants that award tonight already.
Big play by Cameron Miller.
Wow, he has been involved on all kinds of big plays already.
So, guys, make sure you hit that share button for us, that like and share button. And let these players know in the comment section below where you're watching from and who you are rooting for, as when they go home they want to see you on there cheering them on. Now, seeing Hazard come up to the line of scrimmage, let's see what kind of look they give him this time. You got 3 wideouts to the left.
Got Fullwood in the backfield. Maybe out of Wildcat.
Yeah, that's what they're doing here. Is they got Jet Raleigh going in motion.
He's got one.
Yep. Good coverage there. Oh.
Yep, there comes 2 flags.
Wow.
That should be pass interference on the Panthers.
Well, that's what they're going to call, but I don't know. It looked like, to me, the pass was short and the receiver come back, and I don't know. I agree with that one, but, hey, these guys do a great job, as they are one of the, Kyle Maggard's crews are normally pretty good, so.
And the reason they're going to get him mainly, in my opinion, would be because he didn't get his head around. Yeah,
that was the big thing, but let's see here. As that's going to give Hazard the first down.
Yeah, at the spot of the foul, right? If I'm correct.
No, I think it was just a
15-yard?
Yeah.
Okay. They loading up again with these wide receivers.
Yeah, Jet Raleigh swings it out. That's number 12 on the reception.
That will be looking here. Boss, I don't see a number 12.
All right.
Well, David Deaton.
David Deaton on the reception.
Might need to get me some glasses. But that was a good reception. He followed his blocking and tightrope the boundary and got a good gain out of that.
Cassie Daniels on here cheering on Maddox Bryant. As Maddox Bryant always got a lot of fans in the comment section. As you see Maddox Bryant there, he's going to keep it. Trying to bounce to the outside, and he does. He gets to the sideline, going to stop the clock. And he looks like he went out of bounds about the 23-yard line there. So let's see here what.
He's going to have a first down and then some.
Yeah, they're going to move the chains on that one. And, Pikeville right now showing no signs of slowing down this Hazard offense, although it's just a one-touchdown game. And, we've seen a lot of fumbles. The ball's been hard to hold on to there. Maddox Bryant
showing his good strength.
Yeah, he's corralled by a couple Panthers. That's going to be number 24 and number 2 on the tackle. I don't think we got either one of them on our roster here. So, guys, again, Pikeville Panthers, if you know these kids' numbers, please let us know so we can pass that on. Craig Parker, this is varsity. This is 8th grade. 8th grade action here. Pikeville Panthers, we've had them on a few times this year as we got to see them in the Border Bowl. But, right now, we've probably got to see Hazard as much, if not more, than any team that we've covered so far this year. And, if you look at the product they're putting on the field, you can see why. We're going to take a quick break as the Bulldogs lead the Panthers 14-7. We'll be right back here on Tuesday Night Football.
This is Bruce Walters from Bruce Walters Kia. By now, you know Kia is a great vehicle, and you know they come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. So why should you buy from Bruce Walters Kia? At Bruce Walters Kia, we're going to change your oil for free for life. And what you do with that money you save is up to you. Come check out the 2022 Kia Carnival and the 2021 Kia Sorento. Only at Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville. Or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
Let the folks at Double Quick help you start your 2022 off right. They've brought back the Bourbon Pecan Coffee for a limited time only. You can also quench your thirst with the great deals on fountain drinks they offer daily. Double Quick is your one-stop shop for everything. They offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can stop by one of their many storefront locations spread throughout eastern Kentucky. Stop by and let Double Quick make your day better.
We are back here in Hazard, Kentucky, as you're seeing Jet Raleigh come up under center here. He's going to hand it off. And maybe a yard on the play there.
That was a good snap exchange that time from center to quarterback. And
yeah, they've been both teams have had trouble holding on to the pigskin here tonight, and I think it's getting a little slippery out there as Hazard already has 3 fumbles on the night, but somehow they still find themselves with a touchdown lead over the Pikeville Panthers, 14-7. Darryl McCoy, Bill Collins here on the D&D Sports Network, Tuesday Night Football.
Tuesday Night Football, baby.
Yeah. Don't get any better here as
got 3rd and 1, maybe.
Yeah, you got Jet Raleigh under center. Nice
Pops
little screen pass, yeah.
Good blocking.
And
first down.
That's going to go to your guy.
Fullwood.
Yeah, Fullwood.
I tell you, he's going to be a key factor in Hazard's offense tonight as well.
Well, he's not a half wood or not a quarter wood. He's a full wood.
Yeah.
So as you see,
be first in. Oh, they still get a first down without getting a touchdown here, can't they?
Yeah,
If they
looks
had
like
to.
yeah. Oh yeah, it's at the 13, so they'll be able to get a first down if they can get down to the 3.
Yep. And
let's see, Jet Raleigh coming out.
Looks like
he's gonna line up in the gun. He's got 2 backs in the backfield with him. Keep an eye on number 3, Maddox Bryant here.
good snap.
Oh, he's going to keep
Pressure.
it. Jet Raleigh right down the middle. He's
Whoa,
across
nice
the 5.
move.
Falls forward to the 2 as Hazard picks up the first down. It will be first and go from the 2 here for the Bulldogs.
There's your first down we was just talking about.
Yep.
That's a nice run by Raleigh, and good vision with some good athleticism put on display as well. I like the juke move.
So we got a lot of people cheering on Cash Harvey here, number 14 for the Bulldogs. We appreciate that. We know the players appreciate you guys tuning in and cheering them on, as when they go home they're going to rewatch this and want to see you on there cheering them on in the comment section below. Here we go. Hazard coming in. 3 backs in the backfield. You're going to hand it off to Bryant. He is hit at the point of contact. And
3 Panthers on that one.
Yeah, that was number 6. They're making the tackle. Isaiah Coleman was the first man to the scene of the crime, and big play there for the Panthers defense.
Yeah, Coleman did a good block shed maneuver and a great pursuit to get to the running back and virtually stop him for no gain.
Got exactly what they needed there on that one. Now, bad part about it is now Hazard's still got a couple more downs to punch it in. So let's see if
they're going back to their spread offense that got them all the way down the field.
Keep an eye here. He looks to the right, and again, it's Fullwood.
Nice move.
Oh, he stopped.
At the 1.
Yep. So they pick up that yard they lost on the last play, and you're going to see here a 3rd and 1. 3rd and go from the 1.
This is going to be very interesting right now.
Pikeville's defense, has to stand strong here, as you see Colin Wright and crew.
Here we go with the goal line stand possibly, or we're going to get a punch in.
Look for him to run it. Maddox Bryant right up the gut, and that's going to be a touchdown, Bulldogs. So Maddox Bryant scores a Hazard Bulldog touchdown to make it 20-7 over the Pikeville Panthers here.
Just another great strong run from Bryant as he broke a Panther defensive lineman going in there and stretches the ball across the goal line. That's all she wrote.
So you're going to see Hazard go for 2 here as Jet Raleigh.
They got 4 wide receivers.
Yeah, Jet Raleigh in the backfield. He looks right.
There you go on this.
Throws a dart and cannot capitalize as Hazard sits on a 27 lead over the Pikeville Panthers. We'll be right back with more Tuesday Night Football on the D&D Sports Network. The world we are living in is changing. But one thing Eastern Kentucky can count on is quality, affordable homes from Hilton Sales. Beautiful, spacious, and many different floor plans to choose from, Hilton Sales has a financing option for anyone.
So come by and see us at Hilton Sales.
We're family owned for over 40 years.
There we go.
We are back here in Hazard, Kentucky, as we got D&D Sports Network Tuesday Night Football. Darryl McCoy and Bill Collins on the call here as we got Hazard jumping out to a 27 lead over the Pikeville Panthers. And so far, Cameron Miller has been the star for the Bulldogs. And real quick, we want to thank our sponsors that's making tonight's action possible: Southern Sass Beauty Salon, East Main Street Pharmacy, Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau, and Kemper Furniture. Oh, they jetted it that time.
Yeah.
First time they've kicked it downfield, and it caught Pikeville off guard.
Oh, he picked it up right before he
stepped out.
Yeah.
And looks like he was going to try to return it. You know, right now things just are not going the Panthers' way.
You talk about a bad luck play right there. That's
well, I mean, and that right there, you wonder. You know, you talked about why Hazard kept the onsides kicking it. Well, right there, you know, I mean, that's a way that normally you don't see it work effectively like that. You know, where you keep kicking it onsides, and then you're using that to set up. Kicking it
that
downfield.
kick right there.
Yeah, and that's what ended up happening there. And now Pikeville is going to be deep in their own territory starting this drive.
Yep. Well inside their own 20.
Yeah. So
they are.
See here, and for the Panthers, I mean, they've had a couple players that stood out, but in particular, Mr. Colin Wright has had himself a day here so far. Now they're just hoping the turn that good play into points here as
Yep.
The Panthers, Cooper Scott, lined up in the gun.
They need him a good, strong drive right now.
Yes, they do. As puts a man in motion. That's number 3 going in motion. Cooper Scott's going to keep it, but the Hazard defense was all over that. Tater Skidmore was one of the first to the scene of the crime, as number 50 also was in on the tackle.
That is Caden Brewer.
So Caden Brewer getting upfield and creating havoc in the backfield there is
yeah, he showed great pursuit on the ball carrier.
So as you look now, Pikeville has the ball on the 10-yard line, and the Panthers have to get something going here, because if not, this thing could get ugly.
Yeah, and early.
Yeah, so
it's going to be 2nd 15, and that 5-yard loss on the run play.
Man in motion, Cooper Scott. He's rolling to the left side, throws it to the sideline, and that, again, is number 6 making the big play, Isaiah Coleman. We've called his name early, and we've called it often here today, as he's going to be shy of the first down, but at least it gets it in manageable position here.
Yes, it's going to be much better for 3rd and 3.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, 3rd and 3. So
they're finally out of their own 20. Maybe they got a little bit of extra room now. They could maneuver back there if they need to, and set up a play for the first down here.
They break the huddle. You see Cooper Scott back there.
Looks like they got the heavy package in. Offensive line.
Scott Rose again passes that same play just about it. Did they give it to him, or let's see, did they call that catch? I think they did. No.
Yep, you're correct, partner. They're going to spot it back where it was there.
Yeah. So that's going to bring up a 4th down, and you got to expect Pikeville's going to punt here.
Man, that wide receiver just almost got underneath the ball with his hands and was able to corral it in, but
now there's a timeout on the play as they take a quick timeout. We'll jump out too. We'll be right back with more Tuesday Night Football on the D&D Sports Network. 606 here now has a new location in Coal Run, right outside Pikeville. For all your CBD, kratom, and vape items, come see us. If Pikeville's too far, we got locations in Paintsville and Fort Gay. We look forward to seeing you soon.
Gotcha.
We are back here, Tuesday Night Football on the D&D Sports Network. As you see Hazard breaking the huddle here as we got 1:35 to go in the first half, and it is the Hazard Bulldogs leading Pikeville 20-7. Darryl McCoy and Bill Collins on the call here As I want to thank Southern Sass, Kemper Furniture, East Main Street Pharmacy, and Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau for sponsoring tonight's action. So Pikeville coming out. This is tough here as they're going for it on 4th down. Better hope they get it here.
Oh, boy. He got one.
He got it.
He caught it.
Yes, he did. Big play. And you talking about a gutsy call by Coach Matt Branham.
Castle with a great catch on the execution. And, boy, if he didn't stumble right there, I wonder if he had the wheels to bring it to the house. We're ticking under a minute and a half now in the first half. That was a great play by Pikeville, and they needed that desperately. Good throw by the quarterback. Resetting the chains now, 1st and 10.
So Pikeville has a minute 12 to work with here.
Yep. 4 wide. He's going deep again. That's a little bit underthrown.
And it's intercepted. Exactly what you didn't want to do. That was number 14 on the interception. Yeah, and that was
Cash Harvey.
Yeah, so Cash Harvey, we had some of his fans tuning in a while ago.
Yeah, that is right.
Cash Harvey coming up with a clutch play there as you're seeing, that's your Southern Sass pick of the game as makes the big play there by Harvey. Will give the Bulldogs 102 to work with, try to get another score on this board before they go to break. And now Pikeville's defense, this is a crucial moment for them because they cannot give up another touchdown here before half. You know, if they do that, it's probably all she wrote. But if they can get a stop here, then it's still anybody's ball game coming out in the second half.
Man, Pikeville had some good momentum going there too, and just –
there you go. Jet Raleigh looks over that left side.
Oh, boy.
Down the sideline, Cameron Miller's going to the house with this one.
All the way.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. Cameron Miller with his 3rd touchdown of the game here as Hazard will jump out to a 26-7 lead over the Pikeville Panthers. And that, if there's something you couldn't do, it was that right there.
Oh, yeah, especially one play touchdown.
Our guy, Marty Casey, says, great job covering these games. Mark Dog over there at Phelps. Marty, we appreciate you tuning in and all you do for the kids in the area. We sure do appreciate your support. And, you know, hopefully you and the Phelps Hornets get back on the winning track as Marty's trying every way in the world to, work with D&D to try to make sure that we're able to bring more exposure to mountain athletes. As we got Cassie Daniels says, way to go, Maddox. Brenda Coleman says, go, Isaiah. And Stacy Bowen says, let's go, Dogs. Go, number 50, Brewer. So there we go. You're going to see a 2-point conversion attempt. Jet Raleigh in the gun. Raleigh dropping back, looks right. And he's going to walk in. That's number 12, Deaton again.
Yep.
Deaton beating the Pikeville defense for 2 points on that one. So we'll take a quick break here on Tuesday Night Football. 28-7, Hazard leads Pikeville. We'll be right back.
If you live in the Letcher County area and you've been looking for an attorney, call Ashley Sturgill, attorney at law. She'll get you the judgment you've been looking for and the outcome you deserve. She will take care of criminal defense cases, DUI, divorce, child custody, car wrecks, personal injury, and more. Give her a call at 606-403-1110 today for your free consultation, or stop by her Whitesburg office. She is licensed in Kentucky and West Virginia. That's Ashley Sturgill, attorney at law.
Back here on D&D Sports Network, Tuesday Night Football. Darryl McCoy, Bill Collins on the call here as Hazard has jumped out to a 28-7 lead over the Pikeville Panthers. They kick it deep again, and it's going to be out of bounds. Flag will be called, and ball's going to go out of bounds. Looks like about the 27-yard line. So
now, is that where the referee's going to spot the ball too?
Yeah, well,
they're going to move it up to the 35.
Yeah, it looks like that's where, it goes out of bounds. I think it automatically is spotted at the 35. But
okay,
let's see here. if Pikeville can find a way to get a score on the board here before they go into the locker room, man, would it help the Panthers' momentum if they could take and find a way to punch one in here before the break. But they only got 49 seconds to work with, Bill.
It's not going to be an easy task, but it's not impossible either. They just got to work quickly and work effective here. Go back to like that 4th down conversion they had, do a little bit of a air raid type of offense right now. See how that goes.
Cooper Scott puts a man in motion. He's looking downfield.
A tipped pass.
And I'll tell you, I thought he was going to come up with it, but Deaton with the deflection there. He was going once again to Maddox Adams, who they connected on I think it was right around a 36-yard touchdown earlier in the game. But ever since then, though, it's been this Hazards defense that has really put a stall to what Pikeville is trying to do.
They seen that touchdown they gave up, and they started zoning in on that receiver and trying to shut him down.
Like I said, this is a rivalry game. There's no love lost between these two teams. So Hazard's wanting to, if Hazard could beat them by 80, they'll beat them by 80. Pikeville would do the same as well. So
right. There's a nice little catch and nice move, spin move. Yeah. Just going to take a slew of Bulldogs to get him down.
Now,
timeout on the field.
Yeah, they're going to call the timeout. So
the Panthers did, didn't they?
Yep.
How many does that leave them, you reckon? Maybe one. I think they called one earlier. And we got one left. As it's going to be 3rd down when they come out of the timeout. It'll be 3rd and about 3. But I think they're going to have to go back to the passing game here. They do have that one timeout, but if you are the Panthers, you really want to save it for like if you get down to inside the 25-yard line of Hazards. If you can, not every situation will be ideal for that, but
so 34 seconds to go. 28-7 lead for Hazard here as Pikeville trying to put a score on the board here before we go to the locker room for the half.
Now, they probably don't have a kicker.
They ain't got none that can kick it.
Oh, here's a good setup. Oh.
Yeah, and that ain't going to go anywhere as he's going to get out, be about 3 yards shy of the 1st down here. And, it's the clock continues to run with 19 seconds. Let's see.
That was a great pursuit by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I think Pikeville, they might do a Hail Mary here. Let's see what they elect to do. And then they might, they're just going to let it run out. So they're content with going into the locker room. 28-7, it's Hazard all over Pikeville. We'll take a quick break. Be right back with our halftime update. Come right back and join us here on the D&D Sports Network.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Let the folks at Double Quick help you start your 2022 off right. They've brought back the Bourbon Pecan Coffee for a limited time only. You can also quench your thirst with the great deals on fountain drinks they offer daily. Double Quick is your one-stop shop for everything. They offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can stop by one of their many storefront locations spread throughout eastern Kentucky. Stop by and let Double Quick make your day better.
This is Bruce Walters from Bruce Walters Kia. By now you know Kia is a great vehicle, and you know they come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. So why should you buy from Bruce Walters Kia? At Bruce Walters Kia, we're going to change your oil for free for life. And what you do with that money you save is up to you. Come check out the 2022 Kia Carnival and the 2021 Kia Sorento. Only at Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville. Or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
If you've recently had a loved one pass, bring them to Hall & Jones Funeral Home in Virgie, Kentucky. We let you grieve in peace instead of worrying about a heavy financial burden of burying a loved one. Here at Hall & Jones, we have multiple chapels that can accommodate any size family. We look forward to helping you and your family here at Hall & Jones.
Successful challenge by Steve Kerr and the Warriors. At all. One dribble powers it. Drive and kick the punch. Primo for three.
Play with a reload three. Think of it that way.
Yeah, they're pitching on your territory.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today. We're back here in Hazard, Kentucky as Hazard leads Pikeville 28-7 here tonight here on Tuesday Night Football. Darryl McCoy and Bill Collins on the call here as we want to thank our gracious sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible, which is Southern Sass. Southern Sass Beauty Salon located in the plaza there, and as you enter Hazard up there, as every day I go by there, great people. Them two ladies, well, I think there's quite a few of them work there, but you know, there's two of them that has kids playing here tonight, and I'm telling you, every time you go there, you see a full house. I mean, people just love to be around, and they gravitate towards Southern Sass. So whether you're looking to get your hair done or any of your beautifying needs, make sure you go to Southern Sass Beauty Salon here in Hazard, Kentucky. Also want to thank East Main Street Pharmacy. East Main Street Pharmacy is your number one go-to place if you're looking for pharmaceutical needs here in Perry County. They do a great job supporting the Hazard Bulldogs, Perry Central Commodores, and all Mountain athletes. I also want to thank one of the guys that helped bring us to the Hazard area and helped us add the rest of the 14th region. That's Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau. Guys, we wouldn't be up here if it wasn't for Derek Bowling. So we appreciate him giving us the opportunity to cover these kids. And we want to thank Thomas Kemper at Kemper Furniture, guys. Kemper Furniture has been a big partner as well in our our expedition up here into the 14th region. So make sure you guys for if you're going to go buy furniture, mattresses, bedroom suites, living room suites, it don't matter. Go to Kemper Furniture, guys. You know, they are the go-to place for all your furniture needs. And a couple more Appalachian Apparel, we want to give them a big shout-out as, I mean, they done a good job supporting us this past weekend as we, the Hazard has benefited really well from our sponsors as we've been here quite a bit. And we're finally getting more Perry Central games this week as we have Perry Central versus Belfry on Thursday night. So make sure you guys tune in for that. But it is our sponsors making it happen, guys. Do us a favor. Go like their Facebook page. And if you get time, send them a message and tell them thank you. So, Bill, as we're sitting here that first half, it was Cameron Miller was the one. He was the shining star for the Hazard Bulldogs. Everybody had a good first half for the Bulldogs, but in particular, Mr. Cameron Miller.
He really took the game over from the opening kickoff, pretty much. He showing off some great skills, athleticism. He's showing off his speed. He's just Mr. Everything tonight. And now he's got him with Maddox Bryant, who showed a flash or two there as well. But it looks like he got both them combined. And, boy, could you imagine if Bryant is able to have the kind of half that Miller had in the first half and the second half.
As you see the Hazard cheerleaders there, them girls do just as much work as these boys do. Make sure we always try to make sure we give them their spotlight each and every game. And you're seeing Hazard, they've been known to kick the onside kick as in the first half. 90% of their kicks was onside kicks, and let's see what they elect to do here as
Kilburn.
As they kick off to come out in the second half. They're kicking deep.
Oh, yeah. Pikeville was
they're chasing it down.
Yeah.
Pikeville's got to do a bet.
Oh,
what?
Boy.
Wow.
He took a knee inside the 5.
I don't know. I don't know if he done that on purpose or if he slipped. I hope he slipped, but that's on Pikeville. I mean, Pikeville, that makes 3 times they've been called off guard, and they still don't have anybody deep back there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's on the coaching staff there. They've got to make sure that they get a man back there, to do it. And listen, I'm not one to second guess this Pikeville coaching staff because they're one of the best in the business.
Right.
But something ain't conveying, I guess, to the players right now from the coaching staff, because I know that's a mistake that the coaching staff normally does not make. So we'll see how they respond as they are deep in their own territory at the 4-yard line to start this drive.
Yeah, it's definitely a bad position right here to start the second half in. Try to make a comeback in this game, but
go Cooper Scott right up the middle. He might pick up a yard on the play. So they said number 11, cheering on number 11, Preston Hall here. Paula Sturgill says, love watching Maddox play. We all love watching Maddox play. Daniel Haddock says Cam is on fire.
He said that right.
Yeah, he's had a fabulous game so far. And Billy Chambers always tuning in from West Union, Ohio. Guys, hit that like and share button. Get these numbers up for these boys so when they go home they see all the thousands of people watching, as I'm going to go do it myself right now for them. And Cooper Scott lining up in the shotgun again. Let's see if Panthers can move the football here and get out of this spot they found themselves in. Swings it over, and that was Colin Wright. He looked like he was he looked upfield before he hauled in the pass. You got to make sure you haul it in. But, Colin Wright has had a good game so far. Despite the score right now, Colin Wright has had a good showing. But that one there, just a mistake on his part, dropping the football.
Just a little bit, loss of focus on that.
Jenny Paul says, love that Maddox and some of the others are wearing pink. Support cancer, as we're coming up on Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October, so definitely a classy move.
Bulldogs getting a jump on it.
Yeah, both. Pikeville comes out wearing pink too. Classy move by both squads. There you go. It's going to be a sack. Yes, it is. So should be. Let's see what the official.
Oh, they're going to put him at the 1. That's a generous spot.
Yeah, yes, it is. Very generous.
Yeah, he was.
That was rough because it looked like from up here.
He's wrapped up in the end zone.
Yeah, he was clearly. But, listen, Pikeville got to capitalize on the break here and hopefully get this punt off.
Try to get a clean snap and go from there. Yep, okay.
Boots it. High kick. It don't go far, but it's going to take a Pikeville bounce. Yeah, there you go. Good job by the Panthers. It's going to go out around the 39-yard line, and listen, all things considered, that wasn't a bad play.
Hey, he put some good English on that kick to get it to roll like that. And got it to roll straight, too, instead of wobbling out of bounds or something. So, great punt. Like you said, they finally got him a good special teams play there.
Yep. So, as we're going to see Hazard take over on the 39 here. And so far, they've pretty much done what they wanted. But let's see.
Yeah. They're in Panther territory to start this drive.
Yeah. Let's see here what they do as they're coming out in I formation.
Yeah, got the heavy package out there. Good handoff.
Yeah, stiff arm. Maddox Bryant finally brought down by a slew of Panthers there. There's 3 of them in on the tackle, and that's about what it takes to bring him down.
Yeah, every bit of it.
As I've covered a lot of middle school football, in our career, and Maddox Bryant is definitely one of the probably top 20 players that ever covered, maybe even top 10. I mean, he's that kind of a player when given the opportunity. I mean, the kid is a stud, and
wow,
you've not got to see him on full display tonight. It seems like they've tried to spread the ball around a little bit more, but he's a kid that can really control the game. Oh, he's rumbling and stumbling. Finally, he is forward progression stopped after he gets across the first down.
Yep, number 11, right?
Yeah. So
good, strong
powerful run there. Caden Brewer says, number 50, Stacy Bowen. Caden Brewer said, go Bulldogs. Your Poppy Virgil says, good job. Logan Lester tuning in. Jeannie Paul said September is Ovarian Cancer Awareness Month. Okay, so we're all learning something today. Yeah. And just as they said, go number 11, Preston Hall. He made the big play there. Here comes Jack Raleigh under center, swings it back.
Good little toss and some good blocking. He gets a decent gain out of that play.
And that was Maddox Bryant.
Yes, sir. There's Bryant, pretty much right on cue.
Again, guys, we could not do what we do without our gracious sponsors: Southern Sass Beauty Salon, East Main Street Pharmacy, Kemper Furniture, Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau. And also want to thank Appalachian Apparel and Appalachian Mountain Wrestling as well. Big supporter of mountain athletes and been one of our big sponsors that's come on lately. So appreciate Kyle Maggard and Appalachian Mountain Wrestling as well for sponsoring these mountain athletes. There you go.
Like maybe a wishbone package.
Yeah, Raleigh hands it off to Bryant. Bryant goes ahead. He's brought down by number 23. There, do we got number 23? Yeah, we do. That's Caden Thompson in on the tackle.
Nice tackle by Thompson. You know how hard it is to bring down Bryant one-on-one?
Now, I wonder if Caden Thompson's any kin to Pikeville standout Dylan Thompson. Somebody let us know that. Crystal Sloan cheering on Preston Hall. Paula Sturgill says was talking about Maddox Adams on the Panthers. Okay, the Maddox Adams also had a touchdown. He has the lone touchdown for the Panthers here tonight, as he is a standout in his own right. Here you go.
Try to get a third down stop here if you're Pikeville.
They're going to hand it up.
No. Play action.
Yep.
There's Fullwood,
Raleigh,
wide open.
Yeah, hits Fullwood over to the sideline, and he's down the sideline for a score. Fullwood.
Wow.
Big touchdown play when it looked like Fullwood was going to run out of bounds. He turned upfield, and he's putting 6 more on the scoreboard, 34-7. Hazard has stretched this thing out even further now. Pikeville, right now you got to find some some good things to build off from, and they're going to have their chance when they come back on offense after this extra point attempt.
That was a great run after catch by Fullwood. The stiff arm and the speed that he showed right there.
There we go. Kicks up and through.
Well, that kick has plenty of distance.
Yeah, as that's going to be a 35-7 lead.
We've got a flag on the play.
Yeah, I think it's going to be after the play. But 35-7 lead. We'll take a quick break. Be right back with more here on Tuesday Night Football. You're watching the D&D Sports Network.
If you're looking for a great selection and a great experience for your next Harley-Davidson, come on down to Mountain State Harley-Davidson here in Del Barton, West Virginia.
We have new 2023 models in stock and ready for delivery. Special financing available.
Or choose pre-owned with one of the largest inventories in the tri-state area with great low prices.
Visit our showroom filled with licensed Harley-Davidson apparel and more.
Don't write that check until you check with us, Mountain State Harley-Davidson, 61 Priest Bottom Road, or visit us online at mountainstatehd.com.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our #1 goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx Sport for only $17,999.
Before you write that check with us.
And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
We're back here in Hazard, Kentucky. You're watching Tuesday Night Football here on the D&D Sports Network, courtesy of Southern Sass, East Kentucky Main Street Pharmacy. I also want to thank our good friends at Kemper Furniture. And last but not least, Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau. We could not do it without them, folks. Make sure you guys, visit them and let them know D&D sent you, as we see Hazard sitting on a 35-7 lead here. Bill Collins and Darryl McCoy on the call, as the penalty was on Pikeville. As
think we'll have an onside? Nope.
Boots it deep.
Well, they were ready that time.
Yeah, and that's one you might would have wanted to let go.
Yeah.
That's something that when they go back and watch film, I guarantee the coaches, if there's one thing that has really stood out in tonight's game, has been very poor special teams play by the Panthers. And, we've seen mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake since the beginning of the game, ever since that we've seen – help me out. The
Adams touchdown?
No. The kid that's scored here for Hazard multiple times.
Miller?
Yeah, Cameron Miller. Ever since, sorry guys, I had if you understand where we're sitting at, there is no light up here, so we can't see the roster. But Cameron Miller, ever since his touchdown that they allowed, it's like this special teams unit has just deployed for Pikeville, and they've made continuous mistakes that's put them in bad situations. And the offense, they'll have bright spots, but when you're starting in the spots that you're starting in, it's hard to dig yourself out of that hole. So, that's one thing I guarantee the coaches will want to try to fix before next time out. Tater Skidmore coming out of the game here for the Bulldogs.
And, it's already hard enough to get traction and move really good against Hazard consistently.
Yeah.
And, like you said, they just keep pinning themselves back, especially in the return game.
So, they say that Caden and Dylan are brothers. Wow. So definitely runs in the bloodline, as Caden Thompson's had a good game so far, as they hand it off. That's Colin Wright trying to get to the edge. Colin Wright, he's going to get out around the first down marker. Looks like maybe about a yard shy. So finally some positivity going the Panthers' way.
Good run right there, showing off good awareness to get to the edge, tried to cut it upfield.
As you see Mr. Tater Skidmore there. Now, listen, you got a bright future when your name is Tater. Tater Skidmore. He's been one of my fan favorites since the first time that we ever come up here. I mean, this kid is a stud on that D-line.
I can see why, and especially with a name like that, too.
Yeah,
you're going to be a stud out there.
So we're sitting here, guys. We got a 3/4 of the full moon here tonight as we're seeing the Pikeville Panthers trying to rally and make a comeback here as they go straight up the middle. Cooper Scott breaks free for the first down and picks up about 10 more than what he originally needed. So, guys, on this Friday night, or Thursday night, we will have Belfry versus Perry Central middle school action. We will be down here at Perry Central. And then on Friday night, we will have McGoffin County versus Powell County and Chapmanville versus Herbert Hoover on the D&D Sports Network. And don't forget, tomorrow night you can get caught up on all your football action around the area on Crunch Time with David and Darryl. So
I'm excited for that show tomorrow. See how David's going to react off the big win this past weekend.
Yeah, big win for Coach Jones against Independence, defending state champions, as he will be facing Scott Skyhawks, the biggest game of his career and the biggest game in Mingo Central history. Besides the state title game with Jeremy Dillon, this is the second biggest game ever in school history. So you definitely want to make sure that you guys get out and to Madison and watch that game this weekend. As Jet Raleigh, we see Coach Haddix tuning in. Coach Haddix, Breathitt County legend, cheering on his family member. I think it's your nephew or cousin, Jet Raleigh, as Cooper Scott cuts up field. And that
was a good little strong run.
Yeah, but Coach Haddix having a fabulous job. There's laundry on the field, but Coach Haddix doing a fabulous job down there in Boyle County. We wish you the best, Coach Haddix, and thank you for tuning in here, as always, here on the D&D Sports Network. Hopefully we can get up and do one of your games soon.
Oh, yeah. We got an unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah, negating. I think it was on both sides. Yep. And
offset here.
Yeah, offsetting penalties, and it's going to be Pikeville with the ball. Looks like on the 24-yard line. So let's see if Pikeville can continue this drive here, as we got 1:01 to go here in the third quarter.
It's going to be 2nd and 11. We'll get a substitution here by the Panthers.
We was talking about great quarterback play earlier. The Mountains, that's one thing the Mountains is blessed with right now, is we got a good group of quarterbacks. And I tell you, this freshman class coming up, maybe the best class that we've seen since this 2023 class with Russ Osborne and them. But, that freshman class coming up.
Nice run.
Nice run. We got, I think it's 7 freshmen in our coverage area leading teams this year, so that's unheard of.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Like, that's a lot, ain't it?
That's a ton. And
it's like none of them are really playing like freshmen are supposed to play.
No,
they're exceptional.
Jameer Knuckles, you got Bryce Holbrook. Bryce Holbrook, that was his first game that we've seen actually him look the immaturity pop up, was this past weekend, but other than that, the rest of them has played really well. And there you go, Colin Wright. He's out.
Another strong run.
He's going to pick up about 5 on the play. So that's going to end the third quarter. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have fourth quarter action here on Tuesday Night Football. You're watching the D&D Sports Network.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our #1 goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999. Before you write that check with us.
And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
.606 Hemp now has a new location in Coal Run, right outside Pikeville. For all your CBD, kratom, and vape items, come see us. If Pikeville's too far, we got locations in Paintsville and Fort Gay. We look forward to seeing you soon.
We're back here in Hazard, Kentucky, as you see the Pikeville sideline here, trying to find anything that works here against this Hazard defense, as Pikeville's coming out with one back in the backfield here, puts a man in motion. And
we got a fumble.
Yep, fumble, and it's going to be Pikeville falling on it. So
just another bad handoff.
Yeah, we've seen that all night from both teams.
Could be a mixture, too, like you mentioned it earlier, you know, some moisture in the air and just not used to that type of situation up here quite yet, maybe.
Remember, guys, hit that like and share button.
Yes, fans. We couldn't do this without you guys. We got 3rd and 2, another motion play.
Yeah, right. Goes in motion, but no, they hand it off.
Oh, wow. Great tackle right there by the Bulldog D-line.
That was number 24, and we don't have a 24 on our roster. Somebody, Mr. Robertson, asked us who was on this Pikeville roster. Well, I can tell you the players, but we don't have the numbers. I mean, obviously Cooper Scott, Maddox Adams, Colin Wright, Caden Thompson, Jackson Castle, Max Hunt. Let's see who else we got. Isaiah Coleman's another big star. Those are the ones that really stood out here.
I tell you, Isaiah Coleman's had a good game for Pikeville as well with Adams.
So
now if they just get some consistency, they would. Hey,
got a heavy package to the right here. Let's see what they elect to do. Is look, see if Cooper Scott don't run over here to this side as they're putting a man in motion. A high snap again. As he's looking at the
nice move.
Juka player, he cuts up the middle of the field and gets out around the original line of scrimmage. So ultimately, it's a gain of 0 on the play.
And I tell you what, that's the best 0-yard run you'll see.
Yeah, yeah, it's a nice play there by Cooper Scott, and so
he showed some good athleticism, man, just to get back to that line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Hazard had him.
They did.
Yeah, they had him
bottled up. They had him in the backfield, and what we've seen, that makes about the 4th time we've seen a high snap from the Panthers today. And, you know, they and
shooting herself in the foot.
Yeah, it's really both teams have had trouble snapping the football.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Hazard, the first quarter had 3 or 4 bad snaps.
Yeah, they had, I think Hazard had like 3 fumbles in the first quarter.
Yeah.
But they put a man in motion, hands it off. That's number 13 around the edge.
Oh, good
and he's going to get upfield for the first down and more, and he is not coming down. Big play there. It took about 5 Hazard Bulldogs to finally stop him, but it was, at the end of the day, it was the officials that ultimately stopped him with forward progression. But, you know, big play there by number 13, and I don't think we have him on our roster. So,
nope.
If you guys know who number 13 is, please let us know.
Because that was a great run, and we want to give him proper recognition there. Good, strong run, and like you said, he was not going down,
no,
especially easily.
Real quick, guys, want to thank our friends at Southern Sass. Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau. Hit him up for all your insurance needs, whether it's fire, vehicle, life, it don't matter. He will make sure that you get the best possible price, and you can call him today for a free quote. That's Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau. They put a man in motion.
Fake.
Cuts up middle.
Good move. Another good move.
There you go. Bobbing and weaving.
Yeah.
And he done all that for nothing as he ultimately gets about 3 yards, it looks like, on the play. As
looks like that.
Yeah, he probably went about 30 yards going left and right there, and eventually got.
I think him running into his own man slowed him down.
Yeah, if he wouldn't run into his own man, he would have picked up the first down there.
Oh, yeah, because he had some space in front of him there.
Also want to thank Camper Furniture and East Main Street Pharmacy for sponsoring today's action, as well as the Little Flower Clinic. So there we go. We got Cooper Scott.
Bulldogs made a substitution there, bringing out a D lineman.
Talking to the back in the backfield is Colin Wright. Put him in motion and hands it off.
Oh, he's still fighting.
Yeah, he's fighting forward, and you got to like this. Pikeville has not gave up, man. These boys are still fighting. They're not – these boys don't want to put shame on that Pikeville Panther name, and they're not giving up, man. They're fighting tooth and nail to the end.
They're doing that very well, man. You know, the never give up attitude.
But this is just one of them nights when number 13 is Caden Newsom. So we appreciate that. As this is one of them nights where David was just outmatched by Goliath, as the undefeated Hazard Bulldogs will remain undefeated, as barring a miracle here, 3:20 to go. Score is 35-7.
I tell you this, though, Pikeville's made an impressive drive after the way they started there again, inside their own 10.
Colin Wright gets around the edge. He's got room. He's out. Looks like about the 3-yard line, so Colin Wright with a nice gain there.
Looks like it's going to be 1st and goal.
And, like I said,
great run.
We here at D&D Sports Network has covered his brothers, Carson and Connor, for many years. And Carson first stood out from us when we had the Mountain Combine there at Pikeville. And you see where he ended up at the University of Kentucky. And we told you that day at that Combine when he was in 6th grade, we told you that's a kid that will play Division I football someday. And he's doing it right now as he's dressing for the Kentucky Wildcats. There's Cooper Scott, turned around, pitches it back, and he's going to have 6.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Pikeville.
That's a nice run by 24 right there.
Showed
off power and speed.
And somebody let us know that young man's name. We do not have their numbers here, and there wasn't any coaches up here in the press box, so we couldn't match names with numbers. So if you know who number 24 is, please let us know so we can pass that along.
And that touchdown was set up by the previous run.
By Wright.
Yeah, and big time drive right there.
Pikeville's going to go for 2 here.
Yeah, you virtually ain't got nothing to lose.
Yep.
Go out there and get some more reps in, and you never know.
You see Cooper Scott here. He's going to turn, pitch, and again, number 24 is going to take it in. And that will make it 35-15. It's the Hazard Bulldogs on top of the Pikeville Panthers. You're watching Tuesday Night Football here on the D&D Sports Network. We'll be right back. 606 Hemp now has a new location in Coal Run, right outside Pikeville. For all your CBD, kratom, and vape items, come see us. If Pikeville's too far, we got locations in Paintsville and Fort Gay. We look forward to seeing you soon.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
We're back here as Pikeville. You got to expect the onside kick here is Newsom, and he does. Kicks it, but Hazard.
There's Miller.
Yeah.
Miller tried to get him one more big play in there.
Well, that's how that first one happened.
Yeah.
And again, 35-15. If you're just tuning in, Hazard leads Pikeville here with 2:18 to go here in this one on Tuesday Night Football. Darryl McCoy and Bill Collins on the call. Want to thank Southern Sass Beauty Salon, East Main Street Pharmacy, Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau, and Kemper Furniture for sponsoring tonight's action. Could not do it without them, folks. We appreciate you guys tuning in as well. You guys and our sponsors are the heroes. I mean, we just do the work, but you guys are what makes this whole thing go around for these kids, and we appreciate you guys tuning in as there's a timeout on the field here. So they'll take a timeout. We'll jump out real quick. Be right back.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be, for generations to come.
We're back here on Tuesday Night Football. You're watching the D&D Sports Network with Darryl McCoy and Bill Collins. Tonight's game brought to you by Southern Sass, Kemper Furniture, East Main Street Pharmacy, and Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Looks like we got Fullwood in the backfield.
Yeah, straight up the gut. And a slew of Panthers get in on the tackle there as want to give a big shout out. That was number 24, Gavin Coleman, on the touchdown there for Pikeville. He had a couple good runs. Not only did he have the touchdown, he had the 2-point conversion as well.
Good job, Gavin.
Yeah. So you're seeing Hazard with 1:49 to go. You know, you got to think if they get this first down, they're probably going to take knees and get in victory formation. So let's see.
Yeah, that would be the
probably going to try to get the first down
expectation here. Well, who we got? We got a new running back in the backfield. Little feller.
Can't tell who that is.
Might be a speedster here.
Yeah, I don't know if he's little. That fullback just makes him look little, I think. But that's
he gets the toss.
Yeah. It's a nice run.
Yeah.
It looks like that's number 6.
Number 6. That is Graydon. That's all we got is Graydon on number 6.
That's Graydon. So
good little run, Graydon.
Yeah.
Like to see it.
So we're under a minute to go here as Hazard. I'm trying to see. We'll face the third down here, 3rd and 10 for the Hazard Bulldogs, and they got 45 seconds to go.
They're taking their time.
Yeah, no hurry when clock's on your side here.
So we seen the.
There you go. Fullback gets it. First man through, and that's
29.
Yeah, with 26 seconds to go, the clock will stop, and as Pikeville has got their second unit in as well. So timeout on the play here as Hazard is in control of things here, 35-15. Guys, this has been a ball game since the beginning. It has been, it's been all Hazard here tonight, and like I said, Pikeville, they had their opportunities earlier, but they just haven't been able to capitalize on it. As you see the cheerleaders going up in pyramid formation as the young lady there cheering at the crowd.
Trying to keep the spirits high, ain't they?
Yeah, and another one. See the young lady up high.
Well, I tell you, you're right about them being super athletic as well.
They're unbelievable athletes here. As
yes,
you see
sir.
The quarterback in the gun.
4 wide.
Yeah, he's going to keep it, run right up the gut, and he's going to pick up the first down and more, and that will be it. As, let's see.
Number 4?
Yeah.
Zach Young. Nice run right there by Mr. Young.
Yeah, Zach Young showed a lot of promise for this Hazard team, as he's going to be one to watch for years to come, as that's going to be the end of this one, as Hazard will get the 35-15 win over the Pikeville Panthers, and Hazard will stay undefeated on the season. What a ball game by the Hazard Bulldogs. We'll take a quick break, be right back with your Mingy Beef Jerky Player of the Game.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be, for generations to come.
And we are back here in Hazard, Kentucky, as you're watching Tuesday Night Football on the D&D Sports Network. Hazard, you had a good old-fashioned rivalry game between Hazard and Pikeville, as Hazard will stay undefeated as they knock off the Pikeville Panthers, 35-15 here. And, guys, Darryl McCoy, Bill Collins on the call here as we're going to announce the Mingy Beef Jerky Player of the Game, and that's going to go to none other then our guy
Cameron Miller.
Yep, Cameron
Unanimous
Miller.
decision.
Yep. So Cameron Miller, guys, had 3 touchdowns. He also, I think he had special teams touchdown. He
kick return.
Yeah,
and
kick
a
return.
catch.
Yeah. So he showed out from the beginning, as you see Hazard doing their their post-game prayer here. Just a classy move here by this coaching staff.
Oh, yeah.
See Maddox Bryant there at midfield leading the prayer, and they leading the I guess the post-game
tradition and after wins.
Yeah. So as we're going to take.
They deserved it this game. Good old-fashioned woodshed whipping.
Yeah, the Hazard controlled this one from start to finish again, guys. No shame on the Pikeville Panthers. This is just, this is a special Hazard squad. As, they have stars peppering that roster, up and down that roster. And, Pikeville, listen, there's brighter days ahead as Pikeville's they've got to get that special teams cleaned up, though, or it's going to bite them in many games, because that was one thing that crushed them here tonight was that special teams play. So, guys, real quick, we want to thank Southern Sass Beauty Salon. I want to thank East Main Street Pharmacy, Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau, and Kemper Furniture for sponsoring tonight's action. Guys, we could not do it without them folks. Please make sure you go like their Facebook page. And if you feel froggy, it would really help if you guys send them a message and give them a big thank you for sponsoring the Mountain Athletes, guys. Once again, Darryl McCoy and Bill Collins on the call here. You're watching the D&D Sports Network tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Tune in to Crunch Time as we get you caught up on all the news from last week, as well as getting you ready for this coming Friday night. Until then, so long and good night.